Well, I'm live. Hi, how you doing? Hope everyone's well. I've just set up the webcam, going to do a little bit of listing. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. And thank you, Miss Vintage. I hope everyone's really, really good. I see you, mate. I see you. All right, so went out on the thrift today and have come back. It's 30 odd degrees here in Geelong. Shout out, I know I've got a lot of viewers up in Queensland, and I just want to let you know my thoughts and prayers are with you guys. It's no laughing matter, no small matter. So anyone in Queensland and northern New South Wales who's been affected by the bad weather, I am terribly sorry, and I hope that you guys are safe and okay. All right, so no adult beverages. Too early in the afternoon, but I'm very lazy, so I just bought out a Pyrex to use as a glass. Oh my God. All right. I can see the thumbs. Thank you for liking, loving, sharing, being a part of it all. Yeah, we went thrifting today and it was bizarre. I went out to Inverleigh, and it's like a 30-minute drive from my house. They're open on Saturdays. So we get all the way out there and they are closed. Then we go to Bannockburn, which it's a connected op shop. The two churches are one and the same, like the op shops work to support the one priest or whatever. And we get there and there's a sign on the door and it literally just said, "We're closed today. Sorry for the inconvenience." Or "We're closed over this period of time. Sorry for the inconvenience." And I was just like, are you kidding? It's like it was a 40-minute drive to get to you by the time we went to both of them. And I was just like, nah. So we ended up driving out to Lara. I picked up some odds and ends. I'm going to show you those guys. And also, if I do have the time, I'm going to show you folk. I've been listing a lot. I'm going to try to list on here as well. I don't know. I might have to log into my iPad that I can watch you guys on. I don't know how this will work. Watch you guys maybe on my iPad, because I do want to get some work done, but I'll show you what I've bought. We can identify it together if you'd like to do so, and we'll just see how it goes. We'll have a bit of a chat anyhow. Don't forget, if you want to chat in the chat window, please do. I can see your comments if you wish to be a part of things, and I'll read out your comments too. So that way around, basically you wind up on my bits and pieces. So we got Katrina saying, "Hi, peoples." Rye, "Hi, darling." Hey, mate. Sarah, helping to film a day in Brisbane with nothing else to do. Hilly, "G'day, Uncle Flip." Hope everyone is super well, and this solo is for you guys. I remember when I was a kid, they had a big advertising campaign. You got to work it hard to be a solo man or some such. And I was just like, one day I'll have a mustache. One day. All right. So the last few days have been a bit plushy days, but I had a few people on. I'll try to move. Wait, there we go. That's better, because then you can see some of the crap that I'm working on. And thanks, Becky. Great to see you live. Only because I've got my stuff up there. Yeah, as long as you don't mind the side profile. I'm reading the chat here, and I will address the camera occasionally, but this way around, I just realized I can go, oh, there's a stormtrooper. It's actually clearer than what I thought too, so I am pleased with that, guys. So first things first, they're out of camera range, but so if you guys, thank you for watching, by the way. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. My regular channel, I just talk about reselling, I go thrifting, and I take you with me. I picked up this, and I picked up this. And I realized I was so excited at the time when I was in that Savers and I was filming, that I may not have actually said what I found. So these are Cause Companions, okay? They're limited edition statues. I picked them up for $6, and I currently have that one listed for $1,200, and I've got that one listed for $1,000. And I don't know. I feel like I will hit somewhere close to that. It'll be a lot further along than $6, I can tell you right now. Bailey says, g'day Bailey too, says, I sold a Takaloo cat today for a good profit. Well done. I'm not sure what that is, a Takaloo cat. I'm still learning, so don't let the beard and grey hair fool you. I'm still learning, and I'm just sharing the journey, though I'm prepared to look stupid in front of people. I think the only way we can learn, guys, is especially on this YouTube sort of shenanigans, is if your host is pretty transparent and honest. Like, I'll tell you guys when I win, but I tell you when I lose. So that's just that now. So as we are getting onto this, let's just have a look here. I'm just seeing if this will work. I'm wondering, how do I log in? Because I'd rather have you guys, I don't know how I'm going to do this properly. I should have enough room for both. Sorry, I try to troubleshoot my own problems in front of people. I want to list on here at the same time as I am talking to you guys. So I'm going to move you guys out on the tab. Okay, that did not die. Good. I can prioritize. Okay, I can make me a lot smaller because I only want to see what you guys are saying. That works. Yes, we're doing it, guys. All right. Then we'll go here, and we'll go eBay. I was talking the other day to a couple of guys in private chat, and I was just reflecting on, like, I won't be quick now because I get sucked in by chatting to people, but my listing game, I've gotten a lot faster, and it's a blessing. There are little tips and tricks and things, like, for example, the desk is covered crap. I'm sorry, just because I am listing. I'm trying to get work done still. I mean, you guys know what it's like. All right, so I use this now. Rubber Duck Rye, who's in the chat, basically, this is just so as I can zap barcodes on books and other bits and pieces. A tablet stand that can sit next to your main device. Yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, these things are a godsend. USB powered. You don't even need to put drivers on the machine, and it's just ka-chow, ka-clunk, ka-clunk. But that's not what I'm doing today, because for the majority of the time we're going to be looking at plush, and you guys, and maybe even we might even have a look at some of the Transformers. So if you guys know any Transformer nerds out there that know their Transformers, I might do a bit of an impromptu bust open a bag. I was going to do a mystery unboxing. I don't know if I should do it now, but in any case, let's have a quick look at sorry, I'm reading the chat. We'll have a quick look at some of the stuff that I bought, see if you guys know what it is. I'll use my phone and Google Lens, try to get some rough comps. I'm just going to prepare drafts while we've got the live going, but it was more to provide you guys with some motivation, inspiration for you guys to be listing as well. I know the weather's particularly hot, and unfortunately, if you're up far north, it's going to be probably both hot and wet and windy. I just hope that you guys are safe. If you're not, you shouldn't be watching me. Okay. Okay, so Katrina's asking, and by the way, you can ask questions. And if you are so inclined, please consider becoming channel members if you're not already. What is a channel membership? It's basically you pay to be a member of the channel. It helps me financially. You also occasionally get, all of my videos, or nearly all, I'd say 95% of them, channel members get early access to them for sometimes up to a day before everyone else, which means if there's time relevant information, that can be beneficial. Otherwise, it just helps me create more content and, get gear as I need it to do this sort of thing. Okay, Katrina asks, do you have things in your store that have no views? Had an item up for a week with no views. My question to you, Katrina, let's just face it, if you're not promoting it, probably people aren't looking for it. And also, for those of you just getting into this sort of deal, if you are a fairly new seller, just expect the first, I would say, it's hard. It's hard because some people, and I'm not, well, some people might act as though this is easy and it's not. Um, I'm doing it full time and I'm able to pay my bills and my mortgage. But if you guys ever watch my show itself, I'm not rich. I'm not making a lot of money. I'm making enough for me to live the life that I want to live. If there's ever an emergency, I'm buggered. I need to bump it up. So when you do first get started in this happy little trip that we call eBay, you're not going to make great money to start off with. You're just not, unless you've got something incredible that everyone wants. It just doesn't happen. Sorry, I'm busy running over stuff. Give me a second. That is the problem. I do have a lot of stuff around me, like stuff all the way around. It's messy and a little bit embarrassing, but I've been sorting some stuff out. I had a nice viewer sale earlier in the day today. Nice for them and me, a bit of retail arbitrage. I put out an offer on eBay for 38 wrestling DVDs. I had it up for 200. I lowered it to 150. I wanted it to go, and hopefully it would help another reseller. And Dane bought it, so thank you, Dane. And I've just organised another 58 DVDs for Dane if he wants some. This is I told you guys how I do the Matchbox cars. So I basically get them ready. Melbourne Sports Car says, "G'day." I say, "G'day" right back to you, mate. Good to see you in the room today. This was a trippy one. So can you guys? Yeah, you can see that all right. It's a Ferrari. It's a die-cast, no brand as far as I can see. I currently have that listed for $50 on my store. It's a harder die-cast to get, guys. Don't be fooled when you see those piles of cars just sitting around in Oppo. Some of them are metal gold. You know what I mean? The relevant reason for this one is I just want to Star Sims. Hey, mate, how are you? Good to see you here too. Want to reorganize my desk. You can't. It's an absolute disgraceful mess at this point in time. It's generally a little bit clearer, but I've got a lot of stuff on the side here that I've been listing and working on. It's not conducive to anything but me feeling claustrophobic. This has got cigarette advertising on it, and I think that may be why it's worth so much. It's got John Player Special on there, which was I don't know, a cigarette brand. It is a pullback car, even in its beaten up condition, and I take very good car photos. It is a $50 car. Okay, so Linesuck says, yeah, the item is promoted and tend to always do between 5 and 10% promoted. Mate, you've seen my videos. I know you watch. I do more than that. And even then, it doesn't always go fantastically for me. Everyone has different opinions on promoted. And my opinion is just the thing that works for me. So I do suggest it. I don't go above 12%, but I do suggest it. Dude, at the end of the day, it's like the stuff we're buying costs us bugger all. And if it's costing you heaps, you shouldn't be flipping it. And I'm not saying that's the case for you, but I'm saying to any of you wanting to get into reselling, if you're buying stuff that costs a lot and you're not making okay amounts on top of that, you shouldn't be doing it. You're not doing it sensible. So that's just something to consider. If you can't afford to take a 12% hit on your item on top of the eBay fee, you paid too much for that thing in the first place. That makes sense, doesn't it? That's my opinion. All right. So they're my cars. They're going to go in the T8 bundle. I've got a heap of plushies that I did all the drafts for. You guys will laugh, but I think you've already seen. I think you're up to speed with the videos, but I've got that Care Bear. I got that Care Bear. Yeah, I'm not done. I got that Care Bear. I got that Care Bear. I got that Care Bear. There's a couple. And the nice thing is they sell. People laugh, but they sell. This was an interesting one I got the other day. Always check the weird stuff. So this guy, I can't pretend to be any sort of expert. I got this at a Savers. I think it was like $4.50. It's a thing called a Craftaholic Monkey, and comps look as though I'll get anywhere between $35 to $55. Still got its tag. The tag's a bit bent, but isn't that bizarre? It's bizarre to me. Thanks, Katrina. And here's another one that I thought was weird too. This one's cute. It's like a squishy. But once again, it's got tags. There's a bit of stitching issues on it. But once again, comps were at, I think, the $45 to $50 mark. And if you guys watched when I went to Savers and Ali, I don't have the Christmas Care Bear, right? Ali found that ET. Well, she actually was getting it for me. I didn't know till we got home. And I was editing the video and she heard what I was saying. She's like, I actually got that for you. So that's the ET. He's not going for as much as what I thought. That really surprised me. Like, he's old. I don't know if this listing is live yet, but think of this as the home shopping network. Everything you're seeing will be live within a couple of days, that you can see what I actually did list it for, because I'm doing a lot of this from memory. I ended up in the video, I know I was laughing about it, saying how ugly it was. I got this guy and I was like, this is just so ugly. And even there are solds on it. It's called an ugly. And I have tested, I've taken the batteries out, but basically it's like a puppet. And when you do stuff with it, there's buttons on the side and it makes like farting noises, chimp noises. It's sort of like horrid, but good. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's have a look here. Katrina says, thanks, Tori. Your opinions mean a lot because you don't BS. Thank you so very much, mate. Rye is busy telling us that he does have the Christmas Care Bear because I've seen him with it. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get a little bit of work done. And like I said, if we can get through some of these things, if you guys want to help me. Okay. And Flood by Flipper. Hi, Uncle Flip. Can't stay long. No power here. I'm really sorry, mate. Save your battery for a bloody emergency notifications. Guys, if you are up around that way, it's going to sound like a silly bit of advice, but I don't mean it as such. What I would really appreciate is if you guys can, if you've got any around the house and you've still got power, charge up your power banks. They're little portable batteries if you don't already know. Maybe someone else in your house has got one. That way you can keep your phones on for any emergency sort of broadcasts, because I think things are going to get worse before they get better, unfortunately. So thoughts and prayers. All right. So let's have a quick look at the chat. Okay. Hi, Mel. You guys are talking amongst yourselves, which I do love. And I encourage that, guys. If you go through any of my episodes and you see something that someone wrote that you like, let them know. It doesn't hurt. You might actually spark up a friendship. Or at least a situation where you can help each other. Let's all lift each other up as I lift up this lemon, lime, and bitters in a Pyrex. Okay, power boats and power banks. I love that. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Your uncle went out today, and I went to the Salvos out in Lara, and I saw this bag of plush. Couldn't find anything else there. And I was like, all right, don't let this trip be in vain, because I've been driving for a while. Like, because we went to some ops that weren't open. And I thought, yeah, don't do this. This is nuts. You got to find something to sort of pay for the trip, if that makes sense. And so I found a bag of plush. It's weird plush. We're going to do it together, okay? So if you've got your let's do stuff and work together and you don't mind helping me, well, I'll thank you for it. But let's have a look at this stuff. First off, the bag of plush this big. It had $7 on it. and it had $7 on it because the lady who ran that Salvos thought that the stuff looked too creepy to have out as single item, so she priced it to get rid of it because she didn't know what it was. I've got a rough idea of what these things are from, but not what they are. So I am going to be Google lensing, but we'll just do one at a time. And I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to put them. The lounge room looks like an explosion. So the first things first is, I know some of these will look cheap and nasty, and some of them probably are. But for example, there's this guy here. He's a weird looking monster. So this is going to be our first guy. If you know who it is, type it in. At the same time, I am going to be Google lensing because I believe that some of these are actually bizarre cartoons and stuff like that. But let's see what our pop culture knowledge is like, all right? So you help me, and I'll maybe help someone else who watches this later and has the same thing and doesn't know what it is. Alrighty, so let's have a look here. All right, so my little bulk DVD bowl may have just gone by the wayside. I did that to get rid of the first lot. I might just sell them all separately. Let's have a look here. All right. My River Picker, how you doing, mate? Okay, so this one says it's called Rainbow Friends Plush Toy. Rainbow Friends Plush Toy. Don't know. It's absolutely crappy, but all right, let's pop it into eBay. Rainbow Friends Plush Toy. Oh, by the way, I've got a cool keyboard. I'll show you. It's like a Nintendo board, but it's a mechanical keyboard. It's pretty sweet. Okay. Well, it is a mechanical keyboard. Rainbow Friends. I'm nervous typing. I'm bloody YouTube Plush. I'll just type in orange because it didn't tell me the character. Rainbow Friends Chapter 2 Cyan Plush. Okay, so remembering I paid $7. Sold items. Wow, people are buying this piece of gunk. $16. Ash, how you doing? Good on you, mate. All right. Yeah, look, I just thought, talking for an hour or so, I typically do my lives for about an hour, and there's 21 of you in the room, but only 8 of you had enough strength and courage and fortitude to click that thumbs up. Come on. Maybe I should just end the live if I don't see 20 thumbs. All right, so let's have a look here. So Rainbow Friends Roblox. No, just Rainbow Friends, I believe, from what that was saying. So, yeah, Rainbow Friends. I'm just going to call it. It keeps saying Rainbow Friends Roblox. Guys, does anyone know Roblox? I don't know Roblox. I'm just going to put Rainbow Friends Orange POS. I swear to goodness gracious, guys, is it really that hard to give me a thumbs up on this bloody live? 14. I appreciate those who did it, though. Look at me begging for likes. I'll tell you why I'm begging for likes, and this is why you can help me. The more people that like this, the more bloody it gets pushed out. Bloody. All right? Gets pushed out. More people then get recommended to come in. We find new friends. We learn new things. Right, thank you for thumbing me. All right, so 30 centimeter Rainbow Friends. Aww, We're up to 16. Thank you, guys. And I lost a viewer at the same time. Okay, so it says Rainbow. Okay, new Roblox Rainbow Friends. Maybe that's part of Roblox. So I'm going to leave that one as such. Soft toy. We'll get rid of that. That sounds like crap. Excuse me. Flip's wanting to type here. All right, Rainbow Friends. That'll be okay. So it's Roblox. No. And guys, don't forget, becoming a channel member makes, well, all of us feel good. And thank you to the channel members that are in the room at the moment. And also, if you are enjoying what your host is doing, he's begging. There's a thing called Super Thanks where we can, where basically you can give me a little bit of money as a thank you. You can do that on any of the videos. All right, so at the moment we're going to say it's that one. We're going to go blah, 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 does not apply. Do we say action figure or a plush? It is a plush, but it's a gaming one. I don't know. I'm going to say it's very heavily used. And then I'm going to go XZ, which is my keyboard shortcut. Katrina gave a lot of thumbs ups. Jakey listing himself some graded Pokemon cards. Good on you, mate. That's awesome. I'm glad. I see pokies all the time. I am scared to death of them. I think I'll buy a lot and know what I'm not there. I'll buy them and not know what I'm doing. That's my fear. All right, so this one round, this is a piece of crap, guys. It will be available in my eBay store soon. Not today though. We are going to just, I'm going to try $15 shooting for the stars. Maybe it's rare. Looks like $15 is what it goes for. And if you guys don't have these for your postage, you do need to set them up. I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it though. So can you see I've got postage policies? You probably can't, not clearly, but I've got postage policies, guys. And what they do is they allow me, if you're not familiar with them, they allow me to select things quickly. And on the smaller ones, what it does for me is allows me, how did I get unthumbed? Did I just lose thumbs ups? Okay. Basically what it does, it allows me to select, like I want to send this in a small satchel, and therefore if it goes to America, I've got a preset that it immediately goes through. This thing is terrible, and I'm guessing that none of you were familiar with it either, and I don't blame you. Someone who was into very eclectic stuff, I reckon, was into this thing. All right, so we'll chuck him down there, and we will go. I'm going to promote him, guys. You know my opinion on promoted. We just said it before. Let's have a look there. So basically it is suggesting a suggested rate of 17. As I've told you, I do the promoted listing suggested up to a percentage point, which is 12 for me. Considering the fact there are that many plushies in there, I could probably take a 17%, but I don't want to. All right, save that one for later, and it is done. Okay, this is bizarre to me. Like I said, guys, if you know what these are, please sing out. That would be amazing. Sales today have been okay. I hope that you guys have been doing all right. I think, let's have a look. I got up to 19 for my 90 day, and then it dropped off. But I'm back and tracking. Does it show you? Yeah, there you go. That's my 90-day total at the moment. So today being the 8th of March. I'm going to go see Ice Cube in concert tomorrow night. I'm excited for that. Up at the Sydney Myer Music Bowl, if you guys are going. If you see me around, come and say g'day. Alrighty, so let's see what this fellow is. He's got all sorts of... Okay, he's a thing. What the hell? Seek plushies. Door plushie, door, plush monster, monster. A Screech plush. He's another Roblox plush. Okay. I am a gamer, but I've never played Roblox. Is it like a Minecraft thing? I don't know. Roblox Screech plush. No. Someone just called it cute and fluffy. All right, this isn't very helpful. Roblox. All right, I'm just going to ask Google directly because you guys don't look as though you know either. And that's fine because I don't know either. Who is the Roblox character with one eye, all black? Seek. He's from the game doors. Seek is made from. Okay, that's scary. Octo, how you doing? Okay, so Seek is a Roblox character, so we'll go back to that one there, and we'll just go, sweet, carry me. Okay, so Roblox doors Seek plush. That's better. Okay. Octo's going to just finish recording a Terraria Spy 4-hour dribble video. It's not all dribble. I hope you guys are enjoying the longer format. It is not for everyone, but I think I started doing it from the simple viewpoint of the fact that sometimes when you're listening, you need someone talking to you. Retro Aussie says, never a worse time to sell. Money as tight as a nun's. Well, you know what? I'll deal with that in a second because at the moment I would have agreed up until recently, mate. It's been one of those weird things. I think money is tight, and I get that. Okay, now let's have a look here. Codex, big flip. How you doing, mate? All right, so what have we got here? That's an 11-inch plush. That's really so brand new. They sold it for $26. This is far from brand new. However, it did sell, so we'll just get rid of the new part because that's a little lie. Octo goes, stop selling to poor people. Jakey says, I've done 10K in sales in the past 3 days. Now, all right, so hold up on that because I get what you're all saying, all right? I've seen an uptick again too, not as good as that, but you know, I don't know, I'm just me. But I have seen I did go up to sorry, I'm busy reading and looking at the same time. My sales were going poor, and I did a video about that because it was frustrating, and I was like really worried. To all of a sudden, it's ticking over normally again, and it had nothing to do with the cyclone or anything. I just think that February is one of those months where maybe a lot of parents get in and over their heads with getting their kids back to school. Maybe there's credit card debt. I'm not sure, but that's just my thoughts on the matter. Maybe people are starting to get a bit of money again. It's just one of those things. Retro, I would say it's not necessarily BS, and I'll tell you why. And you know, I've got a lot of respect for everyone. So Jake does high-end cards, and may have done a lot of them. Yeah, there you go. He's explaining. Now, Retro, you're going to have to say, because I've had this come up a few times. Who is it? Is it a YouTuber that lives on a houseboat? I don't get the reference. Like, I honestly don't get it. Michelle, welcome. How you doing, mate? Danny. Is he the one that does op shopping with his son and does the auctions? Danny Flips Deals, I think it is. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm speaking from a place of ignorance, and I am speaking from a one-bedroom unit, so I don't have a lot of money. Is a houseboat bad? I like. I know nothing about Adelaide. Is is there a river? Like when you go down to the shops, do you? I don't know. Paddle boat to the milk. I don't know. I reckon that would be adventurous. Like, can and like I've thought of living in a mobile home. I think that would be awesome. When we went to Queensland up and down, I could see myself living in one and adventuring. All right. Well, either way round, I guess that's how he lives. And I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot about nothing. So, would you rather own land or a box floating on water? Um, I know that the real answer probably should be land, but like I said, mate, I mean, I've lived a pretty interesting life. I joined the military when I was 17. I saw active service during the Gulf War on HMAS Sydney. Um, I've worked a lot of jobs, and it's like doing this. I love doing this, and I love writing my books, which are on Amazon. But there is something that seems really nice about just nicking off in a decent motorhome for a while and just going where you want. Can can that box, like, I don't know a lot about houseboats. Do houseboats, like, I'm guessing they can't really go out on the waves. I don't know anything about them. So can you like go places on them, or is it only on calm rivers? I think when I was a little boy, we went on a houseboat on the Murray River. Like I said, I don't know a lot. Okay, this is the next guy. Okay, I believe he's also a Roblox character. Surprisingly enough, that black one, we'll just say the brand is Roblox from the character family. They got soul comps of $25 on it. That amazes me. Very used. I'm not going to ask $25. That feels ridiculous. 20. I'm just going to put the $10 postage on using my policies. The suggested is 12.6. I will just leave it at that. It's not going up to 13. Save it for later. We've got it done. All right. So, as I said, guys, if you know who they are, just yell out. But otherwise, I'm about to simply just Google search it. Octo, saw what you sent. Actually agree. Okay, so let's have a look here. Let's see who you are, you nefarious batfink. Okay, so this thing is called Poppy Playtime Bunzo Bunny. Bloody hell. Poppy Playtime Bunzo Bunny. Yeah, look, Retro, I see what you're writing there. I guess I think that is the I think that is the difficult thing, isn't it? Because a lot of these people being people like me, but I guess for me, I've always tried to keep it honest. I tell you guys, I show you, I don't make a lot. I make enough for us to live, but not enough for us to deal with emergencies. I don't regret my decision. I like my life, but we get a lot of YouTubing people who sometimes I feel I'm being exaggerated too. Um, and it is difficult because they portray the guru status, and then there's something like that's jarring and they can't back it up. I don't know a lot of people like that. Most of the guys that I name drop or that I deal with, you know, they may be great for mucking around or whatever, but they're pretty honest about what they do. So I don't know this person, and yeah, I don't know them. They've commented in my early days. He did have a bit of a crack at me on TikTok, um, which did get me offside. But ever since then, he's sort of been okay. I mean, for a YouTube channel, I'm still a baby YouTube channel, I think. I'm lucky in that I've got, and it's not like this big suck up thing. I am blessed with you guys. I think we've got a community pretty much in our, Geelong-Flipper family that cares about the success of others and of lifting each other up. Um, I remember I posted something. I picked up a Enid Blyton book for $1 and I sold it for 13. And my point had always been trying to illustrate how if you're really struggling with a minimal investment, you can get enough money, like for a single parent, to put a meal on the table for their children, and to get things started, to get the ball rolling. So, and I remember he wrote something like, uh, I mean, you guys can plow through my TikToks if you want. It's an Enid Blyton one. He wrote something along the lines of, what you'd celebrate, whatever it was. It was such a small sum. I was like, yeah, because it's money I didn't have. So I get that. But ever since then, he's probably commented twice on my stuff. I'm still a sub 2,000 YouTube channel. So I don't know if what the deal is there. Some people get their knickers in a knot. I'm crapping on. I don't know the guy. All right, so let's have a look here. Poppy Playtime Bunzo Bunny plush. What a mouthful. Poppy Rye. I'm amazed that you are not chipping in with what these are. Poppy Playtime Bunzo Bunny plush. Joe, how you doing? Good to see you here. Thank you. Okay, for some reason they think he is a collectible as well. He's Poppy Playtime collectible plush. They've got some ridiculous numbers on these. Part of me, I don't know. They look poorly made. Yeah, okay. They're saying once again, looking at the eBay account, the Gamersman AU is saying $28 for a brand newie. That's the thing, mate. I don't know. There's something there. It looks as though there was something on the side, but there's not now. So I'm going to put it up nice and cheap. As I said, I got the entire bag for $7, so I'm happy to pass on that saving and just make a smaller amount of money myself. Like their material feels okay, like with the plush, like, sometimes they feel rubbish. Oh no, that tag is literally, it just says made in China, mate. I thought there was something like a mark around here where there was something. That is just a made in China. So I'm just going to say it's the character. Because, yeah, I honestly don't know. Joe's sick of looking at the plush. I've been enjoying it. Rye has given me a love for it, and I'm learning about it, but there's a lot to learn. So I got a heap of stuff done yesterday, guys. I've got my draft bank up, and I was able to draft 3 days ahead. So, but yeah, it's mainly plush. It's next to me in one of the tubs here. And like I said, I probably won't be doing it today now, but I'd be so super keen if someone can help me identify some of these transformers. It's a large bag. There's a lot in there. I've either struck gold for $25 or I've just bought a whole heap of broken plastic rubbish. I don't know. I pulled out the one on the video you guys had actually seen me do. On the video, I put out like some sort of insect thing. The rest of it, I've got no idea what's in there. I can't even identify it. I am a G1 Transformer fan, and I don't even know if there's G1 in there. It does look interesting, though. No, thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. Okay, so we'll go in there. We'll just say 18. We're just doing like nice and cheerful little listings at the moment. $10. Joe says rude. Save for later. Hey, Pepperoni says, damn, not used to watching you at one speed. Is that like a Stranger Things plush? The poppy one, let me measure it. Let's have a look. From top of hat to 17-inch. Yeah, retro. I have seen that firsthand. When I was working in the charity space, I went to my first day. I went to a house to do a clean out in the truck, and the driver said quite openly, if there's anything that you want, we'll just drop it off at your house. It doesn't even make it back to the shop. I quit 3 months later. Let's have a look. 45 centimeters, Josh. And yeah, thus the Geelong-Flipper was born, because I didn't have a job. So I was only selling for a bit of a hobby, and I couldn't stand it in the space. There would still be some places I'd go back to. Merity. High ankle flip. I'm keeping out of the heat in Adelaide. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. We'll check the link after the live. Let's have a look here. Joe. Jace, how are you? All right, let's have a look here. Joe, feel free to buy my Stephen King book collection. Shoot it through to me on the Insta of Graham. If the prices are right, I'd be keen. If it's just everyday Stephen King, though, mate, just shoot them through, please. I'd love to do a buy, but I want to sell it, so that's the thing. Octo, thanks for dropping in, mate, and I'll chat to you on the Insta once I'm finished and have a look at that link and stuff. But always, thank you, dude. Appreciate you. 32 degrees. Yeah, it's crazy. Where I live in the units, you're not allowed to alter the front of the units. They've got to look the same. So it means I can't put blinds out the front because they're all in a row. And so it's the body corporate. They've got to look uniform. But I got this. Have you ever seen when they drop ice off at when they drop ice? When they drop ice off at bottle shops, they put them in these pallet wrap of bubble wrap with silver. So I nicked a whole heap of that, and I've stuck it on the out the back. It's on the back windows to keep the heat out. I'm just going to use magnets and stick it to the front. It will look stupid and be a little bit embarrassing, but it's better than me and Ali melting. So that's what I'll be doing. Let's have a look here. Jane, thank you for following me on YouTube. I do appreciate it. And guys, if you don't follow, please do. That'd be wonderful. First time live. Well, hello. Haven't done a live for a while, but Ali's getting some stuff done, and I just thought, well, I'll chat to you guys. I'm not achieving very much work, but I am 2 days ahead with my listings. Look up honeycomb blinds. I'm not going to remember. Can you message me that too? Ding, 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 ding. Is this a Stranger Things? It's like, it's weird. It looks like it may be. Guys, this is a friendly channel, but if you're over 18, you may know what I'm thinking. Demidog, Stranger Things Demogorgon. Demogorgon or Demo Dog? Demodog, Demogorgon. Okay, guys, thank you. Keep the toy above the desk. Oh, let me show you something I picked up yesterday. Oh, shit. You guys will see it in the video, I think, tomorrow, but I picked this up. This is cool. So he's a Pooh Bear. He's really old, but I got him for $10, and he's got that is a knitted jumper, and I believe I should get $60 to $70 for this fellow. And okay, let's have a look here. So we'll get this one done. Right now is correct. That's correct. That's correct. Save for later. Okay, so Demogorgon, Demo Dog. Thank you. Okay, Stranger Things Demo Dog, Demo Gorgon plush. All right. Thank you, Octo. I just don't understand, like, you know, why the tags were removed. Didn't they know I'd want to sell them one day? What about me? Oh, wow. One of them sold for $2.17. It's almost like that. Almost nearly needs to go in the savers. In the savers donation bag. I ran out of savers donation bags. Jace. Golden books. You know what? I've actually taken down the golden books. I had so many. They were filling up my regular bookcase. And, oh, I can show you guys. I think I can. Hang on. So these are some of them. So, guys, the reason why I was getting the golden books was to rewrite them as horror stories. So that's one of the books I put out. It's a 26-page illustrated book on Amazon. So he's a mass murderer. He just kills people. This one was about, like, Mr. Whippy. Jasmine. Bloody hell. Okay, hi. And sorry. Oh, wait a second. It's better when you don't shorten your name. So you're my Jasmine, aren't you? Okay. Now I feel a lot better, and we haven't seen you for so... Yeah, okay. Okay. I've never called you Jazz in my whole life. So the person being a smarty pants, guys, in the chat is actually someone who I care about a lot, who's never used that name in front of me ever. And when your icon is just a little round thing, I've got no idea. I can't say, it looks like, I don't know. But hi. This one was about a serial killer who drives an ice cream truck. But yeah, so I just get the inspiration from Golden Books.